Before discussing about the pH scale, we must discuss some simple indicator, that is basically the litmus paper. Litmus paper is made up from lichens that is used to dye clothes for many years. Litmus paper is a simple indicator, and litmus paper indicates whether something is an acid or a base. Basically, this is basically a strip of paper that we dip in some acid or a base to check whether this liquid that is given in a beaker or something, to test whether it is an acid or a base. So how we will test that whether it is an acid or a base? We will just check the color of the litmus paper. Litmus paper are normally of blue and are of red color. The litmus paper changes into red color. The blue litmus paper that change into the red color, then it means that it is an acid. And when we dip red litmus paper in some solution and it turns into blue in color, it shows that it is a base. So basically, acids turn blue litmus paper into red and bases turn red litmus paper into blue in color. But litmus paper not tell us how much a substance is acid or basic. So basically, this is the limitation of using litmus paper, because it does not tell us how much a substance is acidic or basic. For this purpose, for checking this thing, that at how much extent the substance is acidic or basic, we mostly use the pH scale. In pH scale, the numbers are varying from 1 to 14. Acids are normally less than 7. The number less than 7 indicates the substance is acidic in nature. The numbers that is 7 basically represents the neutral in nature. And above 7 and below 14, we are having the bases. As we move closer to this 14 number, we are getting stronger bases. And as we move in this direction close to 1, we are getting the stronger acids. Like at number 1, we are having the battery acid. Then we have stomach acid, have pH 2. The vinegar or the lemon have pH 3. The fizzy drinks have pH 4. We are moving towards less acidic. Acid rain have normally pH 5.5 and the normal rain have pH number 7, while the milk or the tap water have basically the pH number 7, that shows the neutral nature. Now from the stronger acid we are moving to the weaker acid, and then a point came that is basically the pH 7, that shows the neutral in nature. Then when we move toward 8, the substances are getting closer to the bases. Weak bases are here, and when we move further towards 14, we are getting the stronger acids. Stronger bases. So the pH 8 represents the seawater, baking soda have pH 9, milk of magnesium have pH 10, ammonia is having pH 11, soapy water represents the pH 12, and bleach represents pH 13. That is basically a strong base. And drain cleaner is also a strong base and representing the pH number 14. pH scale is basically a universal indicator. It is a universal indicator. Different color changes. We have basically these pH numbers are showing the different color changes. And so it shows us the pH value of the solution. This universal indicator basically represents different color ranges, and these color ranges show us the pH value of the solution that we discussed here. So the pH 0 or 1 or 2 basically represents the extremely acidic in nature, the 7 being neutral and 14 being extremely basic in nature.